What's up, Men's Health? Happy Saturday. Dan Giordano here from Bespoke Treatments, Doctor of Physical Therapy, Strength and Conditioning Specialist. Today what we're going to do is we're going to run you through a pretty quick 15-minute mobility workout. Okay, we're going to go through the entire body. Okay, we're going to start on the floor. We'll get right into it. You don't need any equipment. The only thing that we do need is something for your knee, so like a pad or so underneath. So maybe a pillow or something, just bring it to the side. If you have a rug like that, use that. I'm going to use my pillow here just so I can don't bruise my knee when I start to go, okay? So we're going to flow through this pretty easy. What we're going to do is we're going to start in just a half kneeling position, okay? When you're in the half kneeling position, make sure you tighten your glute and just slightly move forward to feel the stretch on the front aspect of the hip. You don't want to come all the way forward. We're not looking to do that, okay? So let's just slightly tighten the glute on the back side. Come forward, we're going to bring our left hand up in the air and we're just going to start leaning into that right side, okay? So if we're here in this position, we're coming up and then we're just leaning in, getting the stretch through that side here. So if I turn from this angle, it's the same thing. We're going to tighten that glute, slight lean in, and just rotate over, just lean over to the other side and then come back, okay? So we're going to feel a stretch to that anterior part of your left side. Really just try to open up that hip flexor, tighten that glute, just trying to get the front aspect, anterior aspect to open up a little bit. We'll do about 8 of these. So what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of flow through today. Go at your own pace. This is going to live in the IGTV too. So if you don't want to go slower, go slower. Go slower and catch on. Today's just a mobility or recovery workout. We're not trying to crush yourselves, just trying to open up a little bit, trying to get increased circulation, increased blood flow, temporary increased range of motion. Good. Let's do one more. Good. And we'll switch sides. So I'm just going to switch sides. Let's change the angle so you see a little better here. Okay. This left foot's going forward. Okay. Tighten the right glute. Lean forward a little bit. Get that stretch through the anterior aspect. Right hand in the air. Just side bend to that left side and then come out of it. Okay. So same thing. Just side bend to that left side and then out of it. So we're just really just getting that stretch through that right anterior side. Couple more of these, do about 5 more. Each time just get a little deeper. No pain, don't stretch into pain. Just stretch a little bit until you feel that stretch. You're just trying to temporarily increase the range of motion. Just open up around the joints so your joints feel a little better. A little less pressure on those joints. One more. Good, okay? So stay in this position, and what we're gonna do from here, okay, I'm just changing angle so you can see a little better. So we're going to put both hands on the ground, and we're going to go into some hamstring stretching. So hamstring, basically like a little flossing on that hamstring. Okay, so we're going to sit back towards our heel just so you feel the stretch in the hamstring. Don't sit back all the way because you'll lose the stretch, okay? So we're just going to sit back so you feel that stretch through the back of the hamstring, and then forward, okay? I'm going to move this out of here. So we're just going to sit back and forth just so you feel it in there. Turn the angle here, see a little better. Just sit back, feel the stretch, and then come forward. So we're just going to rock in and out of that stretch. Just rock in and out. Just trying to get that hamstring opened up a little more. Good. And just keep rocking back and forth. We're just trying to get that slight stretch of the hamstring. When you're doing this, bring your toe towards your face here. Okay, just get a little stretch on that hamstring. Good. Fine. Good. One more here, okay? And then we're going to switch sides. So bring that knee back, bring that left foot forward, and now we're going to be in the hamstring on the opposite side, just getting that stretching, okay? So see on this angle, what I'm doing here, I'm just sitting back towards my heel, feeling the stretch in that hamstring, and then coming forward. Good, so just rock forward to get out of the stretch, rock back to feel the stretch of the hamstring, toe towards your face, feel that stretch, and then come back into it. So we're just really just flossing that hamstring, just trying to open up that hammy a little bit more. Getting some increase in range of motion on there, temporary increasing the range. Good. One more. Good, we'll stay in this position and then we'll switch sides. Okay, so from this position we're going to go into a quad stretch. Okay, so we're going to reach back with our left hand, grab our left ankle, come up, high, half kneeling position. You got the stretch on that. Push your right elbow onto your right knee, just to get a little more stability, and just start rocking forward a little bit, feeling the stretch through the anterior aspect on the left side. If you want to make this even a little more challenging, grab like a pillow that we have back here, okay? You can put your foot right on it, and just kind of just lean back into it. This is another way to do it, okay? So I like doing it this way. You can put your foot up on the couch as well, and just kind of lean back into it, okay? So for those of you who have the pillow, lean back into it a few times, right? For those of you who don't have a pillow behind you, you're going to lean forward, grab the back ankle, and then come forward, okay? So then you're holding it by yourself, and then you're just going the opposite way. You're leaning forward this way to create the stretch to the quad. So when your foot's on, you're going that way. When you're holding, you're going this way, okay? And just lean in, lean out. Let's do a couple of these. Good. Nice. Let's do one more. Hope y'all got your workout in this morning. I got it in prior. I really needed this right now. Really tight my legs. I just did a leg workout. So for me, I'm using this post-workout. If you do this prior to your workout, that's fine as well. Okay, just make sure you're warming up as well. So make sure you're doing mobility and then warming up, or speeding up the process so it becomes more of a dynamic warm-up, okay? So this side, I'm going to lean back a little bit. Just get a stretch this way, and then we'll switch and take the cushion out and show you as well for those of you who don't have the cushion, okay? So just lean back and forth, just feeling the stretch to the quad, temporary increase in the range of motion of that quad. Good, okay? Switch, grab it, lean forward, and just rotate, feel in. So just really just lean forward so you feel that stretch, and then come out of it a little bit. So just get out of that stretch a little bit, and then come back into it. Good. Good. One more. Good, okay? So from here, we're going to stay in the same position. But we're just going to walk our foot out wide. So I'm here, and now I'm just going to walk my foot out wide, okay? So when you walk your foot out wide, we're just going to start just easing into it. So we're going to do an adductor stretch there. So put your hands on your hips and just ease into it. So we're just going to feel the stretch all through that inner thigh. So I'm just leaning towards that knee, putting mechanical stress this way towards that left knee, feeling the stretch through that inner thigh, and then come out of it, okay? Don't stretch into pain, especially in your adductors. It's a very fine line between stretching into pain in this position, because usually a lot of people are very tight. So just get a little bit into it, and then come out of it, okay? So just a tiny bit. Good, and then out of it. Good, one more. Good, we'll switch sides. Change this camera angle down for the comments a little bit. Just so you guys can see that a little better, okay? So, same thing, we're going to switch to the other side. Okay, this is my really tight side, so you'll notice side to side, work side to side. So just have the foot forward, just walk it out as wide as you can go. If you can go halfway, that's totally fine. We're just going to try to get as wide as possible, and just really just ease into it, okay? So I'm just getting into that stretch, feeling it all through that inner thigh, and then coming back. So you're here, feel like you want to open up a little more, put your hands above your head, just open up and just lean into it, okay? Just lean into it. I'm going to come out of frame on this next one, so I'm going to switch it back. Just a couple more of these, and just lean into it. There you go. Do a few more of these. Just open up. I'm feeling a little extra tight on this side, so just do a couple more if you guys are feeling tight. Just really get into it. Today's a nice, relaxing Saturday. We're just going to flow through this. So I'm feeling a little tight on here, okay? So when I'm doing this, I'm feeling a little tight. So what I'm going to do is a little contract, relax in a way. So we're going to come into it and just really just push, push, push. Hold that there, okay? Keep your core tight. Hold it 1, 2, 3, and then come out of it, okay? So we're going to come into it 1, 2, 3, and then come out of it, okay? 1, 2, 3, and come out of it, okay? So what I meant by contract, relax, I'll rephrase that so I didn't really explain that properly, is almost you want to contract that inner thigh. So when you're coming out of here, what I do when you're in this position where you're feeling that stretch, just really just push your knee into the pillow. So you're almost contracting that left side, okay? So I'm just kind of trying to push my knee back, but I'm not actually moving it. It's creating like an isometric in that area. So it's a proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation technique, a PNF technique, okay? So we're going to push in against it, and by doing that, your body's going to contract so that you're going to relax and get a little more range of motion that way too, okay? So it's a little trick we can do called PNF. So we're in this position, and just really just try to, just pull that knee in, 1, 2, 3, and then come out of it, okay? So I'm just really isometric inner thigh on that side, okay? Let's do a couple more. 1, 2, 3, come out. Let's do another one. I'm on a weird spot in that row. Ready? 1, 2, 3, come out of it. Okay, again. So lean into it, feel the stretch, and then contract that inner thigh. 1, 2, 3, and then relax, and then come out of it. So it's just another way to try to contract, relax, get a little more range of motion in that area, okay? So let's move this to the side, this pillow. And what we're going to do is we're going to just then bring our other foot up. So what I like to do is just bring that other foot up. So now you're in what we call like a catcher's position, okay? So in the catcher's position, we want to make sure that we're going to start rotating the thoracic spine. These are hard, okay? I don't care how much range of motion you have. Let's just be consistent with it and try to get as much as we can. So I like to put that elbow on the inner thigh, push your butt up just a little bit, and then you're just going to reach up to the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, and then back down, okay? So really simple. Push in, up, 1, 2, 3. Get a little rotation through that thoracic spine. Each time you'll get better and better at this, okay? So 1, 2, 3. Let's do 5 more. 1, 2, 3. 4 more. 1, 2, 3. 3 more. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. 1, 2, 3. 1 more. 1, 2, 3. Rest, and then we're going to switch sides, okay? So my legs are shot for my workout right now. So I'm feeling a little exhausted being in this position, even being down here. So I'm just going to give myself a little break, just move around a little bit, okay? Maybe stand up for a second. My quads feel like they're going to spasm right now. I literally just finished my workout. So I'm going to come back down. And same thing for you. If you're feeling that, just come out of it for a second, then restart, okay? So right elbow, left knee, and then rotate up to the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, and then down. Good. Same thing. 1, 2, 3. Down. 1, 2, 3. Down. We'll do 5 more of these. 1, 2, 3. Down. 4 more. 1, 2, 3. 3 more. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. 1, 2, 3. 1 more. 1, 2, 3. Down. Bring your legs back, okay? And we're going to finish with the world's greatest stretch, okay? So we're going to bring our right foot outside of our right hand, left leg up in the air. We're going to drop down our elbow, right elbow, and then we're just going to rotate up to the ceiling. Let's just do 8 of these just to flow through. 2, just each time just get a little deeper on that rotation down. So when you're dropping that elbow, come down towards the ground and almost rotate into that left hand, okay? So I'm just rotating in and then up. If your leg can't handle this or you're tired, just drop the back knee like so, okay? And then continue. Try to keep that back leg up though. So we get a nice contraction through there. So nice stretching on those hips, opening up those hips. Let's do 1 more. Good. Switch. Right foot back, left foot forward. Start dropping that left elbow. Down and rotate. Good. This is my favorite. World's greatest stretch because it works the whole body. Definitely my go-to move. Pre-workout, post-workout, just to open up. I'll do 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Up, hands, forward. Stand on up. Good stuff, okay? So that was 15 minutes. That's exactly 15 minutes, okay? So exactly where we said we're going to be. 15-minute mobility workout. Get the blood flowing. Get everything moving. Temporary increase range of motion. Increase circulation. Increase blood flow. Just work the mobility. So the less stress that we have on the joints, the better, okay? So whether we're doing that with soft tissue work, we're doing that with mobility, and then also doing with strength, because that's where we're going to stabilize, strengthening through that full range of motion. That's how we're going to make that long-term change. All in all, what it's doing is just trying to take less pressure on our joints, okay? If we have less pressure on the joints, we'll actively be able to move through our range of motion better, have better body awareness, better movement quality. So start being consistent with this. Add it into your routine. Do it a couple days a week, okay? It's going to live in the IGTV on Men's Health. Check out All Out Studio on the app for more workouts. Any questions, fire back. Happy to see y'all. I'll see you guys next week. Any questions? Once again, Dan Giordano, DPT from Bespoke Treatments here in New York. Any questions? Shoot me a message. Happy to help. Happy Saturday. Have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy this beautiful weather. I'll see you guys next week, all right? Take care, y'all.